music on?
Will be. Who's playing the music?
I don't know. Welcome to the Diana Falzone Show. I'm very happy to be here, as always, every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We have a lot to cover today, but we have very exciting news. Our very own Gary from News Talk Online will be live at the United Nations in New York City today at 5 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to check that out, because you're going to get up close and personal with the leaders of the world. So this is very exciting. This is breaking news, and I will be sure to remind you as many times as humanly possible in one show. Also, since we're speaking about checking things out, I want to let you know that I appear regularly on a show on Fox News called Red Eye with Greg Gutfeld. It's a really funny show. It's satirical, but it does cover the news topics and pop culture that's going on. So tomorrow, Friday, I will be appearing as a regular panelist on Red Eye on Fox News. And for more information, you can go check out myspace.com/Diana Falzone, and hopefully we'll be able to get something up on Paltalk later today as well. All right, so enough of all the bureaucratic stuff. Let's go right into it. Now, a big thing about my show is it's highly interactive, which means I need you. And I'm hoping you need me in some level too. So if you don't have a mic, that's okay. It's no big deal. All you need to do is IM me. You have a great way of IMing me. I can read your IMs, and you can be part of the conversation that way. However, if you do have a mic, that's great. That means I can hear all your lovely, seductive voices. I just want to hear from you, because I think that when we share stories, we get a lot more from it than if I'm just talking at you. I want to have a conversation. And today's conversation is something that's near and dear to my heart. And I've been asked about this a lot as a relationship expert. The dangers and the pros of online dating. Obviously, there are so many places to go and quote-unquote meet someone, cyberly speaking, of course. I recently participated in an article for smartmoney.com, and the name of the article was Avoid Being Duped by Online Dating Sites, and was written by Kelly B. Graham. She's a great author, really did her research on this, and I was one of the go-to experts on online dating. And the one thing that you hear is that online dating and matchmaking, that a lot of people are really complaining about it, because they're saying this is clearly a business. Yes, it is clearly a business. And that's what you have to realize when you go into this. Match.com, JDate, all of these sites are businesses that are looking to cash in on your happiness or your quest for happiness. So when you are online dating, you have to keep in mind that they're after what's in your wallet or your purse. So you have to be very cognizant of what you're looking for. When deciding to online date, when you've given up on the bar scene, the club scene, your friends trying to set you up, online dating is a good solution, especially if you're someone who's maybe not as extroverted as the next one. One thing you really want to look for is, what are you looking to accomplish from online dating? Are you looking to find a partner, a serious monogamous relationship that could lead to marriage, so you choose? Or are you looking for something a little bit fun, flirty, just getting out there and meeting a bunch of different people and seeing what suits you the best? My experience has been from stories that I've been told by friends and colleagues, is that if you are looking for something a little bit more flirtatious, a little more, I would say, fun, Match.com is your best bet. Match.com is really for people of all ages, but really focuses more on the 20-something, 30-something generations, and is about meeting people, about getting out there and having casual dates. Sure, I happen to know 2 people now who have met their future wives on Match.com. So I'm not putting it in a very big, nutshell and saying, oh, it's a sweeping generalization that if you use Match.com, all you're going to get is a couple great dinners and good conversation. But it is, from the most part, a little bit more casual. Now, if you are looking for something that's a little bit more in-depth, a little bit more of a study, something that requires a psychological evaluation, of course you're not going to go see Dr. Ruth or anything, but you are going to go and get a survey of questions. And this site is eharmony.com. eharmony.com does, a point by point of your personality, and they see what you're about, who you're looking for, who would be the most compatible to you. And apparently these components are what makes you obviously the most compatible with a future mate. That is more marriage-minded of a website. It's definitely someone who is looking to be in a serious, committed relationship. Now, you have a lot of secular websites such as eHarmony, Match.com, but there are other websites that are specifically geared to hobbies and to religions. You have JDate. Now, JDate, just like most religions, very welcoming, or I wouldn't say most religions, but very welcoming of all different kinds of people. However, it is more geared to the Jewish community. So you can have pretty much all different levels of Judaism, whether you observe regularly and you're Orthodox, or whether you're just more of someone who is raised with the religion but doesn't really observe it. And they are open for people to come on who are not Jewish but maybe willing to convert. So that's something that, if that's near and dear to your heart, that you can look into. As well as a Catholic website called AveMaria.com. Now, I know a couple that met on AveMaria.com. He was very, very devout Catholic, and he wanted a woman who shared his same ideals. So for that kind of reason, if you're someone who doesn't believe in birth control,